What if I told you that the reason you can't stay disciplined is not because you're lazy, but because you've been trained to escape discomfort? Every time things get hard, you check your phone, you scroll, you delay, and slowly, without even realizing it, you lose control over your own life. But 2,000 years ago, Roman emperors, warriors, and philosophers faced something much harder than you ever will. And yet, they mastered discipline, not through motivation, but through a system. This is that system. The truth about discipline. Discipline isn't about waking up at 5 a.m. It's not about cold showers. It's not about grinding 24/7. Real discipline is about controlling your mind when it wants to run away. Because here's the truth. Your mind is designed to avoid pain. And discipline is choosing pain on purpose. That's where the daily Stoic comes in. It doesn't give you motivation, it gives you control. 1. Control what you can. One of the most powerful lessons from Stoicism is simple. You can't control everything, but you can control how you respond. Think about it. You can't control people's opinions, bad luck, failure. But you can control your effort, your attitude, your reaction. Most people waste their energy complaining. Disciplined people focus only on what they can control. That's the difference. Next time something goes wrong, don't react emotionally. Pause and ask yourself, is this in my control? If not, let it go. If yes, take action. That's discipline. 2. Do the hard thing first. Here's something uncomfortable. Your life is controlled by the things you avoid, the work you delay, the decision you ignore, the fear you run from. That's what's holding you back. In Stoic philosophy, there's a rule. Do what's necessary, even if it's uncomfortable. So instead of asking, what do I feel like doing? Ask, what needs to be done? That shift alone can change your entire life. Because winners don't follow feelings, they follow discipline. 3. Real-life connection. Think about your own life for a second. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow, I'm not ready yet, I'll do it later, and that later never comes. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and suddenly you feel stuck. Not because you're incapable, but because you didn't act when it mattered. That's painful. But here's the good news, you can break that cycle, starting today. 4. Discomfort is the way. Most people think comfort equals happiness, but Stoics believe the opposite. Discomfort equals growth. Every time you wake up early, push through resistance, do something hard, you're building discipline. And every time you avoid it, you're weakening yourself. So instead of avoiding discomfort, start chasing it. Not in a crazy way, but in small daily actions. Because discipline is built in moments, not in big decisions. 5. Your thoughts shape your life. Here's something most people don't realize. Your thoughts are more powerful than your circumstances. 2 people can face the same problem. One breaks down, the other becomes stronger. Why? Because of mindset. Stoics trained their minds daily. That's why the daily Stoic is structured as 1 page per day, not to read, but to reflect. Because discipline isn't just action, it's thinking clearly. 6. Daily routine. Let's make this real. Here's a simple Stoic discipline routine. Morning. Ask yourself, what challenges will I face today? Prepare mentally. During the day, when something goes wrong, pause. Don't react instantly. Night, reflect. What did I do right? Where did I lose control? That's it. No complicated system, just awareness. 7. Powerful realization. At the end of the day, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it, even when it's hard, even when no one is watching. Because every small action is shaping who you become. You're either building discipline or destroying it. There's no middle ground. 8. Strong ending. So next time you feel like quitting, remember this. You don't need motivation. You need control. Control over your thoughts, control over your actions, control over your excuses. And once you master that, nothing can stop you, because discipline is freedom. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of people. Now the question is, will you actually apply this or just watch and forget? Your future depends on that answer.